One developer reportedly spent almost 8 hours testing Grok 4.6, and what they found could make the AI coding race even more interesting. According to the developer, Grok 4.6 performed about as well as Kimi K3 on some of the most demanding tasks they were testing, particularly work involving kernels and modding. And here's the part that really caught my attention. They claim Grok 4.6 was doing this while running at low reasoning effort. It was also reportedly much faster and used significantly fewer tokens. If that claim holds up across more testing, we could be looking at something much bigger than another AI model release. Welcome to the Stack Hub. This is where we break down the latest developments in artificial intelligence, technology, and innovation, and explain what they actually mean for creators, developers, and everyday users. Now, let's get into it. For a long time, the AI race was mostly about one question: which model is smarter? Can it solve harder mathematics? Can it write better code? Can it understand longer prompts? Can it reason through complicated problems? But as these models become increasingly capable, another question is becoming just as important. How efficiently can they get the job done? Because imagine you have two AI models. Model A gives you an excellent answer, but it takes a long time and consumes a huge number of tokens. Model B produces a similarly useful result much faster while using significantly fewer tokens. For a developer who is using AI for hours every day, that difference can become extremely important. And that's exactly why this Grok 4.6 claim is interesting. The developer behind the test says they used Grok 4.6 almost continuously for around 8 hours. They weren't simply asking it basic questions. They were testing it on kernel and modding-related tasks, areas that can require the model to understand complicated code, systems, dependencies, and technical structures. And according to their experience, Grok 4.6 was able to handle those tasks at a level comparable to Kimi K3. Now, there's an important distinction we need to make. This is one person's testing experience. It isn't the same thing as an independent benchmark. So we shouldn't immediately conclude that Grok 4.6 is officially better than Kimi K3. But that's not what makes the report interesting. The interesting part is that a developer apparently found the model useful enough to spend 8 hours testing it and came away impressed. And that tells us something about where AI development is heading. Let's talk about Kimi K3 for a moment. Kimi has built a reputation for being particularly capable with coding, reasoning, and complex technical tasks. For developers, models like Kimi K3 are attractive because they can do much more than simply autocomplete a few lines of code. They can analyze larger problems, understand relationships between different parts of a project, and help developers work through difficult technical challenges. So when someone says another model can handle similar tasks, that's a claim worth paying attention to. But then there's the second part of the story: speed. Imagine you're working on a complicated software project. You ask your AI assistant to analyze a problem. Thinks. You wait. It responds. You ask a follow-up. Thinks again. You make a change. You ask it to inspect the new code. And you repeat that process dozens or even hundreds of times. Even small differences in response speed can add up. A model that feels noticeably faster can change the way you work. You don't have to wait as long between ideas. You can test more solutions. You can iterate faster. And ultimately, you can get more work done. But there's another part of this report that developers should pay attention to.
Token usage.
Tokens are essentially the pieces of text that AI models process. When you're working with an AI model extensively, token consumption can matter because it can affect cost, context limits, and how much information the model can process during a session. So if a model can produce comparable results while using fewer tokens, that's potentially a major advantage. And this is where the AI competition gets really interesting. The future might not belong to the model that simply produces the most impressive answer in a benchmark. It could belong to the model that delivers high-quality results quickly, efficiently, and consistently. Think about it like cars. You wouldn't choose a car purely because it has the biggest engine. You'd also care about fuel efficiency, reliability, speed, comfort, and how much it costs to operate. AI models are starting to face a similar reality. Raw intelligence matters, but efficiency matters too. And this is particularly important as AI moves from being a chatbot into something closer to an actual digital coworker. Developers aren't just asking AI questions anymore. They're giving AI tasks. Build this feature. Find this bug. Analyze this codebase. Modify this function. Explain why this system is failing. Help me redesign this architecture. And sometimes, they're allowing AI agents to work through complicated problems for extended periods. In that environment, speed and efficiency become incredibly valuable. And that's why reports like this one can attract so much attention. Because if Grok 4.6 can actually compete with Kimi K3 on demanding technical work while requiring less effort and fewer tokens, then developers suddenly have another serious option. But we shouldn't get carried away. There's still a lot we don't know. One developer's experience doesn't tell us how Grok 4.6 performs across every programming language, every codebase, every benchmark, or every type of technical problem. The result could depend on the exact prompts, could depend on the task, could depend on the model settings, and it could even depend on the developer using it. That's why independent testing matters. We need more people trying the same tasks. We need reproducible benchmarks. We need developers comparing the models under similar conditions. And most importantly, we need to see how these models perform in the real world, because that's where things get interesting. A benchmark can tell you that one model scored higher, but a developer can tell you something different. This model actually helped me finish my work. And for everyday users, that may ultimately matter more. Think about what this means for the average developer. You might not have a massive AI budget. You might not have access to an expensive development team. You might simply be one person with a laptop and an idea. If AI models continue becoming faster, cheaper, and more capable, that individual developer could potentially accomplish work that once required an entire team. And this is the part of the AI revolution that I think deserves more attention. We're not just getting smarter chatbots. We're getting increasingly capable tools that can help individuals build things. Software, websites, apps, games, automation systems, businesses, and potentially technologies we haven't even imagined yet. The competition between companies like XAI and Moonshot isn't just about who gets the most attention online. It's about who can build the most useful intelligence. And whoever wins that competition could have a huge influence on how people work in the next decade. So, is Grok 4.6 really as good as Kimi K3? Right now, the honest answer is, we don't know yet. The claim is impressive. The reported speed and token efficiency are interesting. And the 8-hour test is certainly worth paying attention to. But we'll need more independent evidence before calling it a definitive victory. And honestly, that's what makes this exciting. Because we're watching these models improve in real time. 1 month, a model surprises developers with its coding ability. The next month, another model catches up. Then another company releases something even faster. The competition keeps accelerating. And ultimately, we are the ones who benefit from that competition. More capable models, lower costs, faster responses, better coding assistance, better creative tools, and more opportunities for people who know how to use them. The AI race isn't slowing down. It's getting more competitive. And if this latest Grok 4.6 report is any indication, the next stage of that race may be less about simply creating the smartest model, and more about creating the model that can deliver powerful results with incredible efficiency. So now I want to hear from you. If you've tested Grok, Kimi, Claude, Gemini, or another AI coding model, which one has actually impressed you the most? And would you choose a model that's slightly less powerful if it was significantly faster and cheaper? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the Stack Hub for more AI and technology stories explained simply. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep learning, keep creating, keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible. And remember, what a time to be born.